again are in Kundu sir online classes. In the last class, I assured one typical problem I have got from one student, it will be solved in the class. So, it is a problem on issue of share. There is a oversubscription, there is a prorata, also there is a refund, there is a forfeiture, reissue and transfer of capital reserve. All types of problem involved in this question. So, one by one slowly we should solve the problem. First, January 2019 S Limited issued 50,000 shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 4, premium rupees 4, that is 4 rupees premium per share. That means total 10 plus 4 equal to 14. On application 6 rupees including premium rupees 1, that is on capital application 5 and security premium reserve 1. Then on allotment 2 rupees, that is 1 plus 1, 1 for allotment, 1 for security premium. Third, that means 1 plus 1 allotment. On first call rupees 4, that is 3 plus 1, and the final second and final call 2 plus 1. Now application received 65,000, but we are asking application 50,000. So application received 65, that means out of which application for 5,000 rejected and refunded, and others, that means other applicants share allotted and refunded, and the rest of the applicants issued share on pro rata basis. That means application now in your hand after refund is 60,000, you are issuing share 50,000, then pro rata ratio 6:5. One applicant applied for 6, got 5 share. It is the pro rata allotment. It is a pro rata allotment. Now, pro rata allotment is now clear and their excess money duly adjusted, and that means excess money on 10,000 application, because 65 application, 65,000 application we have received, we have refunded 5,000, we are now in our hand 60,000 application, we are giving 50,000 share, then the excess application 10,000 we are transferring to share allotment account. Share allotment account adjusted towards share allotment. Amit, now there is a problem for Amit, to whom 1,000 share duly, 1,000 share are allotted, not applied, allotted. Applied portion will be required later on. Then allotted, how much share? 1,000 share allotted failed to pay allotment money. Subsequently, share forfeited after allotment. After allotment. First, this portion will do the, now thereafter, the rest portion related to another shareholder who is applied for. In case of Amit, mention here allotted, but in case of Vishnu, applied for 1800 share, failed to pay 2 calls, and the shares forfeited after final call. This plus this share for Amit and Vishnu, out of this 1900 shares, forfeited shares were reissued as fully paid share on receipt 9 rupees per share, and the whole Vishnu share being included. That means we are reissuing the share 1900 in which Vishnu share is fully reallotted, but we are holding some share, but it is related to Amit. Now we want to solve the problem up to Amit, thereafter we will go to Vishnu. Now first we are getting share application on 65,000 shares at the rate of rupees 6 per share, 5 rupees for application and 1 rupee for allotment. 5 rupees for application and allotment. Now, how much money we are getting? 65,000 into 6. 3,90,000 we are receiving on application, and we are retaining money for 60,000 shares, but we are allotting 50,000 shares. Therefore, 60 is to 50 equal to 6 is to 5, and the rest 5,000 is refunded. The first entry, bank account debit to equity share application account for whole 65,000. Thereafter, equity share application account debit, equity share application account debit 3,90,000. We are transferring the capital 50,000 into 5, 2,50,000 in share capital, and 50,000 into 1, 50,000 we are transferring to security premium reserve account, and the excess money for 10,000 applicant into rupees 6. That means we are allotting 50,000 share but retaining the money on 60,000 share. That means the rest 10,000 into 6 we are transferring to next call, that is share allotment, or you can keep it share allotment. That means we are already crediting 60,000, thereafter it will be due, and we should be alert about the crediting entry. Or if you do here the calls in advance, you can write it also. Either you can write equity share allotment account in or calls in advance account for 60,000, that is the excess application money which we are retaining, and we are refunding for 5,000 application into 6, that is 30,000. The entry is equity share application account debit to equity share capital 50,000 into 5, then security premium reserve 5,000 into 1, 50,000, then equity share allotment account, that means the excess share application money, and we have applied 50,000 share on the basis of 60,000 application. So 10,000 we are transferring to share allotment money, or we can keep it as calls in advance account, and the refund we are refunding 5,000 into 6, 30,000. That means equity share capital account debit to equity share application account debit to equity share capital to security premium reserve to equity share allotment and to bank account 30,000, and pro rata is calculated here. Now, due entry for allotment, equity share allotment account debit 50,000 into 2, 1 lakh, to equity share capital 50,000 and security premium reserve 50,000, because we are making due the allotment money, that is equal to 1 plus 1, 2. 1 for allotment which is to be transferred to share capital account, and 1 which is to be transferred to share premium account or security premium reserve. That is 50,000 into 2, 1 lakh, equity share capital 50,000, security premium reserve 50,000 into 1, 50,000. So, but there is a problem. Mr. Amit, to whom 1,000 share allotted, failed to pay the allotment money, and his share forfeited after allotment. Now we are making calculation. Amit allotted, to whom allotted 1,000 share. So what is applied? The ratio 6 by 5 into 1000 or 60,000 by 50,000. I am rewriting it 60,000 into 50,000. 60,000 by 50,000 into 1,000. That is 1,000 share, that is equal to applied 1200 share and got allotment 1,000 share, and the application money of 200 shares retained by the company as limited for the adjustment at the time of allotment. So excess money, that means that is excess amount equal to 1200 into 1,000 into 6, that is 200 excess application into 6 equal to 1200. Now the due amount for allotment, the due amount for allotment for Amit 1,002, that is 2,000. Amit already given at the time of allotment, which is retained in the allotment account by crediting. So 1200, that means we have to receive 800 from Amit at the time of allotment, but Amit has not paid the amount. So our total due is 1 lakh. We have already credited, that is calls in advance or equity share allotment, which is received at the time of application, that is 60,000. It is lying here, either calls in advance or equity share allotment. That means we have to receive 40,000, but we are not receiving 800 from Mr. Amit. So we are deducting, we are receiving 39,200. So bank account debit to equity share allotment 39,200. That means it is still lying 800 rupees in share allotment account. Okay. Now there is a question of forfeiture. The management of the company or board of the director decided before making the next call, the share which was allotted to Amit now forfeited. So the capital account we have created to the extent at the time of application rupees 5 and at the allotment rupees 1. Here 5 and 1 and 6 rupees on 1,000 share. 1,000 into 5 plus 1, 6,000 rupee share capital we are debiting. Then we are also, that means if we get security premium reserve, never reverse entry will be allowed. But here is to be done this because security premium, the amount we are not receiving, we are assuming that our security premium rupees 800 not received, because we have taken security premium reserve at the time of application for 1,000 share and the time of allotment, the due amount is 1000, out of which we are not receiving 800. And the application part, there is a part of application, that means allotment. One is allotment and another is security premium. We are assuming that entire the allotment related to share capital, that is 1 rupees, we are not getting, and we are only getting on the share premium account. Only out of 1000 we are getting 800. So we are not getting 800, not getting. So we are debiting share capital 5 plus 1 at the time of application and the type of allotment, both amount already due for the shareholder Amit. So we are debiting. We are not getting security premium reserve 800. Now equity share allotment, that is we are not 800. That there is the rest part. Where the rest part is total capital creation is 6,000. We are not getting 800. That is, it is 800 is equity share allotment, and share forfeiture account we are transferring 6,000. That means debit amount equal to 6,800 and credit amount is 6,800, out of which 6,000 is lying in the share forfeiture account. In relation to Amit, it is lying 6,000 to share forfeiture. Now then we want to start the, now we are making due for the first call, and at the time of making due first call for the shareholder or applicants, we are excluding Amit, because Amit's share is already forfeited, and in the forfeiture account there 6,000 rupees is lying. Their forfeiture account 6,000 rupees is lying. Now first equity share first call account debit, to equity share capital, to security premium reserve. Because Amit's share is excluded, now we are asking or making due on first call. We are making due on first call 49,000 share, 3 rupees for equity share first call, and security premium 1 rupee per share, that is 4 rupees per share. Then 49,000 into 3, 1,47,000, and 49,000 into 1 equal to 49,000. Then we are getting, we are making due, but we are getting on 47,500 share, because Amit applied for how much? Amit applied for how much share? Amit applied for, Amit who 1,000 share allotted, who sorry, we are making mistake. We are now concerned about Vishnu. We are not concerned. We are now concerned about Vishnu. Vishnu here. Vishnu applied 1,800 share forfeited. First we have to calculate the how much share was allotted to him. He applied 1,800 and ratio is 6:5, divided by 6 multiplied by 5, that is 1,500 share, and ratio of allotment 6:5. That means Amit, when Vishnu is not giving, Amit part is over up to allotment. Now Vishnu is the defaulter here. In the first call he is not in a position to pay, so we are getting money 49,000 minus 1,500 related to Vishnu, that is 47,500 into 4, 1,90,000 we are receiving. That means it is to be kept in our mind. We have debited first call 1,96,000, but credited 1,90,000, that is 6,000 still in the debit account of this account, that is first call account is still debit balance 6,000. Otherwise, alternative entry for if you want to credit 1,96,000, then bank account debit, then calls in arrear account debit 6,000, and equity share first call account, 1,96,000. There are two options, 1,90,000 and 1,90,000, or bank account debit 1,90,000, calls in arrear account debit 96, 1,96,000, then this 96. You can follow any system. Now, then second call, that is final call, second and final call, we are making due including Vishnu, that is 49,000 into 2, 98 for share capital 49 and share premium 49. But we are not getting the final call money from the Vishnu, that is why 47,502, 95,000 and getting. This entry or alternative entry, we are not getting how much? We are not getting 3,000. So we can do bank account debit, calls in arrear account debit 6,000 to equity share first and final call 90, that is 98,000. There is two entries, it is the first option, and alternative entry, I am explaining it, may be needed any time. Now, there is a question of forfeiture. The company is also forfeiting the share, that is 1,500 share in connection to Vishnu due to non-payment of first and final call money. That is why we should debit, because all capital dues entry against the Vishnu we have already done. That is 1,500 into 10, then 15,000 is to be reversed. And the first and final call, there is a premium of 1 rupee and 1 rupee. Both time, then first and final call, Vishnu is a defaulter. So we are debiting security premium reserve account. So there is a debit balance of 6,000 we are crediting. There is a final call debit balance 98 and 95, 96 and 90, so 3. So, and this total we are making due 15 plus 3, 18, and due amount for first call this and for final call this. That is the difference of this and this equal to 9,000 equal to share forfeiture account. Share forfeiture. Now we are reissuing the share 1,900 shares at a rupees 9, that is what? Below the face value. So we are doing bank account debit, we are utilizing share forfeiture account debit to share capital, that is 19,000 into 10, that means 1900 into 9, 1900 into 1 comes to 19,000, that is credit in share capital or equity share capital account. Or related to Amit, share forfeiture amount is this. For related to Vishnu, it is 9,000. But according to problem, we are reissuing the forfeited share. First we are giving the allotment related to Vishnu, thereafter Amit. First 9,000, that is the share forfeiture account utilization related to how much we are utilizing. The number of share is 7,500. 7,500, sorry, that is equal to 9,000 minus we have utilized 1500 share out of 1900, 1500 we have utilized for reissue of the forfeited share. That means 9,000 and utilization for reissue 1500, because total reissued share related to Vishnu 1500, related to Amit 400, 1900, but forfeited share is 2500, 1000 for Amit and 1000 for Vishnu, 1500 for Vishnu. We are issuing all share for Vishnu and 400 share from Amit. So for Vishnu's part, we are utilizing share forfeiture 1500 rupees and for utilization 400 rupees. That means full share of Amit is reissued. That is why 9,000 minus 1,500, 7,500 to be transferred, capital reserve account. Now, after this utilization regarding the Amit forfeiture account, it should be proportionate. Out of 600, we have issued 400. 600 divided by this, then 2,400. But out of proportionate share forfeiture, only utilize Amit's share is 400, Vishnu's share is 1,500, and 1 rupee we have utilized for per share forfeiture. So, Amit portion 2,400, utilize 400, that is 2,000 to be transferred to capital reserve account. That means 2,000 capital reserve related to Amit, and entire the portion after utilization of 1500, 7,500 plus 2,000, 9,500 to be transferred to capital reserve account. So, share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve account, and still now there is a share forfeiture balance 6,000, utilization what 400, rest part is still lying. Out of 2,000 we have utilized 400 here and 2,000 transferred to capital reserve. Then capital reserve account debit, share forfeiture debit to capital reserve account, in which entire portion after reissue it is 7,500 related to Vishnu and 400 related to 2,000 related to Amit, that is 9,500, and total reissue made 1,900 share, but total share is how much? 2,500. That means out of forfeited share 2,500, only 1,900 reissued and forfeited share still lying in connection to Amit is 600 share is still lying, which is to be reissued later on as and when it will be decided by the management or competent authority of the company. It is end of the class, and the next class maximum sum will be done from share forfeiture and capital reserve directly. Thanks all of you.